us today for the 2020 Shead High School Academic Awards presentation. My name is Paul Terrio and I proudly serve as principal at Shead High School. While we would normally be together at an academic luncheon, the events of the pandemic and crisis have forced us to do a ceremony like this. Not ideal, we understand, but thank you for bearing with us. I'd like to thank Mr. Sanchez for being here, being the cameraman again for me, and he does a great job and he'll be editing this all up for us. So let's talk about academic success. That's very important for Shead, utmost importance. We do recognize that academics should be number one, and it is number one here. And the students that you're going to see here today, they've worked very hard to achieve those successes. And our outstanding staff really makes that happen. They're constantly raising the academic bar that students really need to be picking it up all the time. And the students you're going to hear today are all being recognized because they've gone above and beyond all the time to make sure that they do get to achieve their goals. So I'm very proud of the students and the work that they've done. I'm very confident that they're being prepared for the next chapter in their education and also in the next chapter of their life. So thank you for joining us, and I hope that you will enjoy the presentation. A little side note, please understand that the teachers that are here today, we are all practicing our physical distancing and making sure that we're not in each other's space so that everyone is remaining safe. Again, thank you and enjoy the presentation.
Welcome, my name is Sharon Cook. I'm one of two math teachers here at Shead High School. Today I'd like to recognize several students for outstanding achievement in math. The first ones are for Algebra 2, and these are for outstanding achievement. First one goes to Callista Morris, and Callista can always be counted on to do an incredible video in math. And the second award in Algebra 2 goes to Malika Barnes, and that's for the highest average. The next awards are for Algebra 1. I have 3 awards in Algebra 1. The first one is for outstanding achievement, and that goes to Jayla Altivator. And the next one for outstanding achievement goes to Riley Bassett. The highest average in Algebra 1 goes to Lindsay Johnny. The next group I've got 2 students this year who took an honors portion of their course. They went above and beyond with all the work and actually did a couple projects that were self-directed. The first award is for outstanding achievement in an honors Algebra 2. That goes to Cadence Baskerville. The next one is for an outstanding achievement in honors geometry, and that is Jessie Cook. The next group of awards is for advanced math. I have 2 outstanding achievement awards, Sarah Bartlett and Hallie Sullivan. And my last group is for calculus. I've got 2 outstanding awards for Jacob Cook and Rebecca Crabtree. And before I leave, I just want to thank everybody for watching and tell my students that I miss them.
Hello, my name is Alicia Mitchell. I am one of the math teachers here at Shead High School. And for my academic awards, for academic excellence in senior personal finance, I have Hallie Sullivan and Sarah Bartlett. For highest average in geometry, I have Jalen Moore. For highest average in honors geometry, I have Cadence Baskerville. Highest average in technical math, William Smith. Most improved in technical math, Cassandra Board. Highest average in applied math, Kevin Francis. Most improved in applied math, Alex Stratt. Thank you.
Hi everybody, it's so great to be able to bring this to you even though you're not actually here in the room and able to talk back to me. I would like to start with the first certificate for honors biology, and this goes to Cadence Baskerville. Cadence, first off, it's wonderful that you chose honors biology. That's a really big challenge, and you met that challenge. I'd also like to say that you did outstanding in your academic performance, but most of all, I'd like to give you this certificate because of the amazing, creative, and interesting answers that you came up with, especially those that were wrong. Anyway, creativity really speaks to my soul, Cadence, so I really appreciate that. Keep it up. The next one I'd like to move on to is general biology, and I'd like to present the first award for the Outstanding Future Biologist Award, and that goes to Katie Bartlett. Katie, I don't know if science is going to be the choice that you are making, but science is really trying hard to choose you. It was excellent. Well done. Your academic performance all the way around was outstanding. I'd also like to thank you for taking on the challenge of the pigs. I know they got an outstanding and excellent home. My next certificate goes to Antonio Viscaranzo. Antonio, you had the single most positive attitude from the very first day of the class all the way through when we moved into a virtual environment to the last day of the class. Attitude really speaks volumes. So not only did you have great academic performance, you really just gave everybody a positive outlook. Thank you for that. Hillary Altivator. Hillary, you get the award for having the best academic turnaround. I remember in the beginning of biology, I'm not sure that I was your favorite teacher, and I don't think that you would have chosen to take biology, but I'll tell you it was a really special day when right before we went virtual, you looked up and you sat there and told me biology had now become your favorite class. And it was really evident with your academic performance too, so you really made a major turnaround. Well done. And the last one for biology goes to Maddie Healy. Madison, I cannot tell you what a pleasure. You chose biology voluntarily, and then you were the first person to finish all of the academic work that you had, and you were the only person in biology that asked for more work. In fact, you asked for it 3 times, so again, positive attitude. Thank you very much for that. The next, I'd like to move on to anatomy and physiology. Morgan, I don't even know what to say. You had literally near excellent, perfect performance throughout the class from the beginning to the end. The thing that I'd like to say most to you is something that I told my students before in the nursing program, is if at any time that I happen to wake up and I find out that you're my care provider in whatever facility that might be, I know that I'm going to be in excellent hands. You've got a great future in front of you. My next certificate I'd like to give is to Lakoya Francis Perez. Koya, you get the Outstanding Academic Turnaround Award. We went in the beginning when we were in the classroom. I knew you could do it, but it just wasn't coming out. As soon as we went virtual, it was just a 180 turnaround, and it was amazing. Your performance, everything that you turned in was excellent. It was well thought of. It was interesting. You truly deserve that award for virtual performance excellence. Keep that in mind when you're moving on and looking at college. And my last certificate that I'd like to give out is to Damien Downs. Damien, you started out in biology less than perfect, and once you made the decision that you were going to be successful, it was amazing because you turned your grade around 100%. You had the highest grade in the horticulture class, and the biggest reason that I wanted to give you this certificate was because not only when you decided to make yourself successful did you work really hard, but you also started to reach out to your classmates, and you worked with other classmates in biology and in horticulture to help them be successful also. So well done. Speaks a lot to character. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I hope I see you again next year.
Hello, the first award I'd like to give today is for the high average in chemistry. That goes to Jalen Moore. Congratulations, Jalen. The award for the highest average in freshman physical science goes to Jesse Cook. Good job, Jess. I would like to recognize 3 freshmen for their outstanding work this year in physical science. Kevin Francis, Lindsay Donahue, Riley Bassett. Good job, guys. This year's Engineers Award goes to Sarah Bartlett and Rebecca Johnston. Good job, ladies. There were several candidates this year for the Graduating Science Geek of the Year, but I really had no choice but to give it to one kid who shadowed me, hounded me for the last 4 years, Jason Garnett. Congratulations, Jason.
Hello, and I miss you all. Can't wait to see you again. I'm going to present my awards for wellness and PE. For highest average in wellness, I'd like to recognize Lindsay Donahue. Good job. For highest average in physical education, I'd like to recognize Riley Bassett. Most improved in physical education is Dakota Marin. Highest average, I had a tie in health for Riley Andrews and Malika Barnes.
Hello, my name is Robert Sanchez. I get to be on the other side of the camera now. I am the music director and station manager for WSHD 93.3. Tune in. I have 3 sets of awards to give out today. First one will be for Pep Band and Outstanding Musician. Pep Band members are Malika Barnes, Katie Bartlett, Sarah Bartlett, Caitlin Beach, Jacob Cook, Rebecca Johnston Crabtree, George Mills, Ashley Meringue, Ellis Sanchez, and Jonathan Sutton. Next is radio. We'll talk about radio. Outstanding radio are these next 2 awards, and they go out to Cadence Baskerville and Chloe Ann Cruz. These 2 were mentioned because they've been with us for the year, and even with the distance learning, they were able to continue their show week after week by bringing home a laptop provided by Shead High School, and they pre-recorded their shows and diligently handed it in through Gmail week after week, and their shows are still running today, so tune in, check it out. Last but not least is our jazz band, who did really wonderful in the district jazz competition this year, earning a silver medal, which is a really great accomplishment. They were accepted to go to the States this year, but the day before we were leaving, we had our hotels all booked and everything. The day before we left, we got the call saying that the state jazz competition was canceled, unfortunately. But here we are recognizing our outstanding jazz musicians. We'll start off with our vocalist, Ashley Meringue, flautist, Rebecca Johnston Crabtree, clarinetist, Catherine Bartlett, and then the other ones I want to mention, give another personal prop to, is Malika Barnes, Sarah Bartlett, George Mills, Jacob Cook, and Ellis Sanchez, for all earning high ratings, getting a 1, which is the highest grade you can get for their outstanding improvising. So on their award it says, Outstanding Musician and Improviser for Jazz Band. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Richard Clark, the shop teacher. I'd like to recognize the following shop students. First, freshman, Matthew Porter, most enthusiastic and introductory to shop award. He didn't have much time there, but he showed the most out of all the freshmen. I have 2 awards for the sophomores. One for the woodworking award goes to CJ McPhail, and the welding award to Katie Bartlett. The juniors, I have 1 award, the most improved shop award, Anasia Tucker. When she started in September, she didn't know the difference between a screwdriver and a hammer. So she definitely improved the most. Now, to my senior, the Superior Shop Award for ideas, research and designing, development, implementing and creating. Sarah Bartlett, probably I wish she was going to be here another 4 years. She made my first year so much easier, and she done a lot for the school and a lot for the shop. Thank you.
Hello, thank you for joining us today. My name is Sarah Myrick. I'm the art teacher here at Shead High School. I teach Art 1, and Art 2, and Independent Art. I am recognizing students today for consistent high achievement, creative problem solving, attention to detail, leadership and classroom assistance, and willingness to try new projects and medias. I'd like to recognize 4 students for excellence in Art 1. First, Matthew Porter for excellence in Art 1. Riley Bassett, excellence in Art 1. Lindsay Donahue, excellence in Art 1. Jayla Altivator, excellence in Art 1. Next, I'd like to recognize 4 students for independent excellence in art. First, I'm going to recognize 3 students, and then I have a 4th student that I'd like to recognize. For my first 3 students, I'm going to speak a little bit about each student. First, Richard McCoy. I'd like to recognize for excellence in independent artistic achievement for terms 1 and term 2. Richard McCoy has come to art several terms to work with students in lower art classes as a leader and to help teach them different skills. He has also spoken to several classes coming in to encourage them to take art. It's been an excellent motivator for students who didn't feel that they could be achievers in art. Second, Felicia Smith. I'd like to recognize her for excellence in independent artistic achievement for terms 2 and 1. She worked exceedingly hard to create a wonderful banner that we hope to display in the school next year. Third, Megan Lincoln. I'd like to recognize her for excellence in independent artistic achievement for terms 3 and term 4. Not only did she work all year long in art, but during terms 3 and 4, she really blossomed and took this distance learning and stepped forward to bring all of her artistic strength to the forefront. My final award that I'd like to present is for a student who was not actually in art class, but came to art class consistently whenever they had time off from their other classes and from independent work. I'd like to recognize Jeremiah Curtis for excellence in independent artistic achievement for terms 2 and term 3. JJ came to class in the afternoon whenever he was not doing independent studies outside of school to work on a stained glass project involving his own design of a lobster. He never had a chance to finish this project due to our distance learning, and I hope to be able to get these materials to him so he can finish it in the future. Thank you for joining me today.
Hi everyone. First I wanted to take a second to tell everyone I've missed you so very much. This has been a really hard year, and I'm so proud of all the work that each and every one of you have turned in since you have been away, and all the work you did before when we were still together. So first I would like to recognize my JMG officers. That would be Cassidy Lawrence and Hallie Sullivan, Keisha Scott, Riley Andrews, and Antonio Viscarando. You guys have been impeccable for the JMG program, and I'm very proud of the leadership you have shown. I'd also like to recognize Cassandra Bohr. She got an award for JMG Excellence, and she put in a lot of hard work for the program, and I'm very proud of the effort that she put into this work. So, like I said, I miss all of you. You've done great work, and you should be very proud. Bye.
Hello, I'm Mr. Lynch and I teach social studies here at Shead High School. I wanted to record from my room to show some normalcy, some familiarity in these trying times, along with my beaver here, Mr. Chompers from UMF. I have two different types of awards, one for academic excellence in class, which is awarded to the top student of his or her class based on their grade, and also another award that is given to a student who demonstrates interest, curiosity, and a love of learning for their subject, no matter what their grade is. Both are highly regarded by me. So starting off with my elective classes, sociology, which was offered this semester. My award for top student for sociology, not only for his outstanding grades, but his unmeasurable interest in how the world works around him, goes to George Mills, a true sociologist in the making. And the award for future sociologist for applying sociology in everyday life and broadening her mind goes to Katie Bartlett. Congratulations to you both. For geography, which was offered in the first semester, for her academic excellence in the dynamic field of geography, and for always pushing herself, goes to Lindsay Donahue. And for future geographer, for pushing himself to his true potential and exploring the world, goes to Jordan Farrell. I'm very proud of you, Jordan. I'm very proud of you, Lindsay. For history of American music, which was offered both the first and second semester, so there will be 2 awards for each. My top students for history of American music, also referred lovingly as HAM, goes to Chloe Cruz and Lindsay Donahue for the academic excellence in the explosive field of American music history. Chloe, keep rocking and spinning those tunes, and Lindsay, share some awards for the rest of us. My award for future music historian, which goes to someone for exploring new genres and recognizing the inequalities in music history, goes to Terrence Smith and Jaden Cook. Congratulations to you both. For U.S. history, for his academic excellence in the inspiring field of United States history, I'm slightly convinced he will later become president, goes to Jesse Cook. Congratulations, Jesse. Or should I say, President Cook. And for future U.S. historian, for recognizing the good and the bad in history, and having an appreciation for the past which makes us what we are today, this goes to Maddie Brown. Your interest in history will keep your mind sharp. Congratulations. And lastly, for American government, my top students for American government, which is the cornerstone of our very society, goes to Hallie Sullivan and Keisha Scott, both of whom are not only top students, but have an inquisitive minds in regards to political matters. They always strive to gain a better understanding of government. Likewise, the 2 future senators of the great state of Maine go to Jalen Moore and Sarah Bartlett for speaking their minds, questioning authority, and securing our democracy. I congratulate all these scholars, many of whom are not named, for their academic excellence and interest in the humanities. It is an important and noble field and will serve them well in society. Congratulations to all.
Hello, this is Miss Zinni. I'm here to present the academic awards for Technical English, Advanced Literature 2, Literature 2, Modern Journalism, and English 9. So let's get started. The first certificate is for Luke Lane for the highest academic average in Technical English. Jeremiah Curtis for Passionate Speaker in Technical English. Jason Garnett for Best Researcher in Technical English. Colby Jameson for Marketing Mind in Technical English. And Luke Lane, once again, for Computer Wizardry in Technical English. The next class is Advanced Literature 2. Malika Barnes earns the certificate for highest academic average in Advanced Literature 2. Natalie Altivator is awarded for Most Improved in Advanced Literature 2. Malika Barnes gets the Atticus Finch Award. Brendan Cox the John Proctor Award. Chloe Ann Cruz gets the Philosopher Award. Morgan Dana also receives the Philosopher Award. LaKoya Francis Perez gets the Arnold Award. Rebecca Johnson Crabtree earns the Scout Finch Award. Jonathan Sutton gets the Colonel Award. And Anasia Tucker wins the Alaska Award for Advanced Literature 2. Next we have Literature 2, the class. First up, we have Jalen Moore with the highest academic average in Literature 2. Next, we have Devin Arsenault with the Philosopher Award. Madison Brown with Most Improved in Literature 2. Rayleigh Chambers with the Perseverance Award. Taya Francis Stevens also with the Perseverance Award. Ricky McCoy with the Leadership Award. Jalen Moore also wins the Leadership Award. Haley Neptune wins the Perseverance Award. And Taryn Smith Orovec with the Philosopher Award. Next we have Modern Journalism, which was only one semester, so there's only really one certificate, which is to Chloe Ann Cruz with the highest academic average in Modern Journalism, semester 1. And last but not least, we have our English 9 awards. So, for starters, the highest academic average goes to Jayla Altivator in English 9. Jayla Altivator also wins the Peter Award of Shakespearean Excellence. There's going to be a running theme here with Shakespeare. Shaylin Barnes wins the Lady Capulet Award. Riley Bassett gets the Juliet Award. Jaden Cook is awarded the Benvolio Award. Maya Fenderson gets the Nurse Award. Austin Dean earns the Friar Lawrence Award. Lindsay Donahue is awarded the Prince Aeschylus Award. Dakota Marin with the Tybalt Award. John Nelson for the Lord Capulet Award. Matthew Porter with the Mercutio Award. Kara Stanley with the Lady Montague Award. Giovanna Stiles with the Technical Design Award. And Alex Trott with the Romeo Award. Thank you so much.
Hi, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Melissa Mitchell, and I teach sophomore and senior English, as well as Latin and coding. And today I would like to present awards to students who have demonstrated exceptional academic achievement in those classes. The first class I would like to present an award for is British Literature, Period 1. The first award goes to a student who has demonstrated exemplar executive skills, true perseverance, and exemplary performance, and that is Exceptional Achievement Award winner Felicia Smith. The second award that I would like to present for that class is the Shakespearean Order of the Bard, and that goes to two students. The first, who has embodied the character of Iago, a complex and original villain, if ever there was one. The second award goes to a student who has shown exemplary plot and character analysis throughout our study of the Bard. And those awards go to William Smith and Cassidy Lawrence. For British Literature Period 2, I would like to award the Exceptional Achievement merit to a student who has demonstrated exemplary analytical skills, and that student is George Mills. The Shakespearean Order of the Bard for British Literature Period 2, for exceptional depth of understanding, contemplation, extrapolation, and performance of Shakespearean verse, goes to Luis Arroyo and Keisha Scott. For Literature 1, Period 4, I'd like to offer the Exceptional Achievement Award for stepping out beyond his comfort zone and reaching far and above what I think he ever thought was possible. I'd like to offer that to Damian Downs. And for outstanding improvement, discovering a hidden passion and a talent for literature that I don't think she knew was there, Kelly Collins. For Literature 1, Period 5, I have two students who have demonstrated exceptional achievement. They have always gone above and beyond and demonstrated superior analytical prowess. Those students are Ashley Meringue and Callista Morris. For Literature 1 Honors, I would like to honor two students for exceptional achievement, for thinking outside the box, leading others, and exemplary academic performance. That would be Jessie Cook and Cadence Baskerville. In the Introduction to Coding class, I would like to offer an award for exceptional achievement, exemplary skill, and perseverance to CJ McPhail. In the same class, to a student who has shown outstanding improvement and demonstrated that a major part of learning to code and engineering is learning to work with and from others. I'd like to offer an award to Chantel Lang. In Latin, I would like to offer the Summa Cum Laude Exceptional Achievement Award to Jessie Cook. Students are also receiving awards for participating in the National Latin Exam. The National Latin Exam is offered throughout the United States and in over 16 other countries. This year, over 150,000 students took the National Latin Exam during the testing period in March. Due to the COVID-19 closures, official results will be arriving in June, but I'd like to offer Jessie Cook, Cadence Baskerville, and Alexis Curtis a certificate of attendance and merit for participating in the National Latin Exam. Thank you.
So we have a few teachers that were not able to be here today, so they've asked me if I would give their awards for them. So first, Ms. Lee's English 9, highest achievement, Kevin Francis. And for most improved in English 11, Gavin Bowen. Next, I would like to announce the year-end honor rolls. The year-end honor roll is awarded at the end of the year, thus the name. It is determined by a student's achievement across 2 academic quarters of school. This year, normally it would be over 3 quarters, but this year it is 2 quarters because of us being out of session for most of the second half of the year. So to receive these awards, first for highest honors, a student must have achieved highest honors over 2 quarters of the school year. To achieve highest honors, a student must have a 93 or higher with no grade below a 93 over those 2 quarters. For high honors, a student will have achieved high honors over 2 quarters of the school year. To achieve high honors, a student must have a 93 or higher average with no grade lower than an 85. And for honors, a student will have achieved honors over 2 quarters of the school year, and they would have grades between an 85 and a 92 average with no grade lower than a 77. So those students will start with honors. Katie Bartlett, Kevin Francis, Shaylin Barnes, Riley Bassett, Richard McCoy, Jordan Alwell Farrell, and Jaden Cook. Students receiving high honors: Riley Andrews, Inasia Tucker, Malika Barnes, Jalen Moore, Callista Morris, Kaylin Soccerbasin, Felicia Smith, Christian McPhail, Luis Arroyo, Jayla Altvader, and Jason Garnett. Highest honors: Sarah Bartlett, George Mills, Keisha Scott, Hallie Sullivan, Jacob Cook, Chloe Ann Cruz, Rebecca Johnston Crabtree, Cadence Baskerville, Ashley Morang, Antonio Vizcarrando, Jesse Cook, and Lindsay Donahue. And congratulations to all of these outstanding academic students. And again, thank you for joining us. Pleasure to be here. Always an honor to be here, quite frankly. And I wish we could have a crowd here today. Again, it's hard talking to an empty room, except for Mr. Sanchez, my right-hand man here. But thank you for joining us. Please share this with other people, and that they can tune into the Shead YouTube channel. There'll be more videos coming for other award ceremonies that we'll be having at a later date. Thank you very much and have a great day and be safe.